Hey there, aesthetic clinic owners. My name's Jared Harmon. I'm going to be sharing with you today 8 aesthetic marketing ideas to promote your aesthetic clinic so you can grow it, take it to the next level. And right now, the filming this video is 2023. So my name's Jared Harmon. I am the founder of growersalon.com. We've been working for 3+ years now, specifically helping aesthetic clinic owners to be able to generate more leads, more inquiries, more bookings, and to be able to grow their business. And I actually have nothing to sell you today. Today, my plan is to give you some strategies, ideas to be able to help you grow your clinic and take it to a whole new level. And then maybe at some stage down the track, you might want to come to me and partner with us to help you grow it and take it to the next level. Let's get stuck into it. Today, first thing really, if you look at it in the granular as a aesthetic clinic owner, there's kind of, two main ways to be able to look at marketing. There's long-term and then there's short-term. Now, when we think about it, the first thing you can really look at doing is increasing your business's search engine capabilities. So at the moment, you've probably got a website, it's sitting there, it might be getting some traffic, it might not be getting some traffic, right? The typical web development person or typical marketing guy will tell you, you need to do some search engine optimization, but what they won't tell you is it's a very long-term strategy, right? It's not going to give you some business right now, but in 2 to 3 years' time, it can be a beast that's built that consistently gets you bookings every single day with the right strategy put in place around it. Now, there's kind of two options here. You could grow your business and grow your aesthetic business by just paying for advertising every single month. And you could, on option 1, spend $1,000, generate 900 people to the website, convert 5% of people that have come to your website into paid bookings at your clinic. And that's one avenue. The other side is you could spend the next year to 2 to 3 building a search engine capabilities within your business and your website itself to take it to 900 to 1,000 people onto your website and convert it 5% as a bare minimum into bookings and clients. Now, the difference between these two different situations that I've spoken to you about today is if you turn off your paid advertising, it's gone, there's no traffic, your business will have no bookings next month, okay? That's the reality of paid advertising. You turn it off, it's gone. Second option here is if you work on search engine capabilities over the next 2 to 3 years, you'll have it built to a certain point where it doesn't matter if you turn it on or off, it's still going to be generating traffic and bookings and all these types of things if your strategy has been put in place correctly. So having a long-term strategy by building your search engine capabilities of your business will have a huge benefit to be able to help you grow. Now, aesthetic clinic near me could be one of your primary keywords that you actually use for your aesthetic clinic in order to help you to be able to make sure that when you're showing up in a search engine like Google, Bing, whatever, that you're actually showing up for what is relevant to what your clients are going to be choosing. So usually we would say 10 to sort of 20 keywords would be a primary keyword that you would utilize on the homepage of your website, and you would write your homepage strategically. Those keywords are used right through the whole of the website, and you're about 3.5% density of that keyword used through the homepage of the website to be able to have your business optimized effectively so that Google, Bing, and all these other search engines can actually find your business more effectively based on what your search terms that your clients are going to be using. Okay, so some serious research would need to be done from your part as the business owner, or if you've contracted a marketing agency or growersalon.com, for example, to be able to help you do this. They would take care of this sort of stuff for you. That would be option 1. Is I would say work very heavily on your search engine capabilities of your website. Number 2 is create value in your service. Now, a lot of aesthetic clinics we've worked with since we first started, I've been marketing now since 2014. And what I've found is people don't know how to create value in their service. There's a lot of things that you just do every single day because it's just what you do. And you don't think of it as something that is valuable. Whereas to your potential clients, it will be valuable, and there's a price on that as well. I'll give you an example. You might be doing your standard microdermabrasion treatment, and you automatically you do a facial each time that you do that, as well as you automatically have a consult which is attached to that as well. You might not charge for your consults, and you might also put like a LED light treatment or something like that attached to it as well. And this, you might charge it at say $250 or $299. Whatever you charge, that might just be what it is, and you'll just market it as a $299 product that you're selling. Okay. Now, if you look at it and you break it down, and you broke down each individual service, right? You said a microdermabrasion you might charge, let's call it $99, right? Which is, some do that, right? Then you'd have your facial at $100, $150. Then you would have your consult at $100. You might not charge for consults at the moment, and that's okay. But look, hey, if you went to a dermatologist, what would they charge? Couple of $100, and that's just the consult, right? Just to see you. So as an aesthetic clinic owner, you should be charging for your consults if you're not already. You are a specialist in this area, so a specialist gets paid for their time, and hey, if your team's doing a consult, there is expenses attached to that, so you should be charging for your consults. And then, your LED light therapy, you might put it on for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is that you do. But essentially, there's a charge for time. And even though you still might walk out of the room, leave the client there and come back in such an amount of time, there's still time that's there, that a room has been filled, that is still cost to the business to a certain extent, right? So, charging for each individual service there is very, very important to do. So you might charge your microdermabrasion at $99, your facial at $100, your consult at $100, and then you might charge your LED light therapy at $49. So all of a sudden now you've got $348 worth of value built into that product. Okay, so you might say valued at $348, and you would sell it for blah, right? If you join, you do it today, you sign up, you book, you do whatever, you get it for $249, which means you save $99 every time you book. Okay, so you've just built now value into products, so it's now built up and it's more valuable than what it was before, right? So it'll actually entice more people to book because they'll feel like it's a better deal, and they're getting so much more for the service, right? You get the point. So that's number 2, building value in the product so that people actually think of it that something is actually valuable that they're booking. Number 3 is share and sell results. You run a clinic now, you work with people every day, you're transforming people's lives, you're taking people from, they've got acne, very severe acne, they've tried everything under the sun, and now all of a sudden, boom, you've got them some results. They've come in with some dark spots on their skin, hyperpigmentation, rosacea, whatever the problem is, they've come in and now all of a sudden they've got some results. So there's several kind of things that you can do here. Number 1, you can share before and after photos, which is generally what a lot of clinics are doing, so it's not kind of, anything groundbreaking. The second thing you can do is you could start sharing video reactions, okay? So reactions of clients when they've started to see results and how they feel about it. And those wow moments where they might touch their skin and go, oh my God, it's so soft, I can't believe it. And since this session and the last session, this dark spot has started to go now. I can't believe it. I've tried everything. I've spent thousands of dollars on skincare, and I feel so grateful that you were able to help me to do that, right? And I'm sure you probably get conversations like this every day, so it's starting to document these things within your business's process so you can start sharing it as well. And you put things like this into your consent forms as well, right, where you've got a social media waiver now attached to it, right, so you can start sharing these types of results and things like that you're getting with your clients as well. So sharing results, documenting results, interviewing clients as well, which is really good for marketing too, just interviewing clients just to see the problems that they've had, the challenges that they've gone through, why they decided to work with you over everybody else. These types of things are really, really important to have. So really good for you as the business owner, as the marketer, right, to understand these, but also really, really good because now a client on the other end will see that result that you got, and they'll imagine themselves in that situation. So hence the reason showing video is really important. So that's number 3. Number 4, use social media. These are the best, like social media is the best way to distribute that type of content I just shared with you in number 3. So sharing and selling results to people, right? So, to further expand back to selling results, I didn't touch on that for you. It's like sell the result that someone wants. Very simple. And that's what you're doing through your video content. And you would be sharing this on social media as well, right? So you're sharing things like the before and afters. You're sharing the video content, the reactions of people, 5 ways to be able to clear up dull skin, right? 7 ways to be able to reduce hyperpigmentation in the skin. 3 treatments we recommend to people for dealing with hyperpigmentation skin or pigments on your skin, etc. Whatever you want, right? Like these are all just little ideas. I can give you ideas. You can run with those. You can find other ways to do it. You can like it. You can not like it. That's okay. They're just ideas, they're thoughts that I'm having now. So, these are the types of things that you can start running. You can start sharing on social media. You can have swipe files across on your Instagram. You can start sharing these and running these as paid advertisements. Part of your search engine optimization strategy, you can share all of this as well, and then have links across to your website and different things like that as well to, start driving through some serious people that are looking to book with you. So use social media, very, very important. It's a huge element of what we do with growing aesthetic clinics. It works out really well. The next one, number 5, is advertising on the local radio. And now I'm talking not like the big stations in your city. I'm talking also there's like little local ones that have like 5, 10, 15,000 listeners. Really, really niched, tiny markets that have a really loyal following, right? And you can get really, really cheap, actually, in some cases, advertising visibility just by using these particular radio stations, right? And a lot of people don't realize they even exist in some cases. But you can use these ones and they can come up with fantastic creative for you that you can then use on social platforms and other forms of advertising that you're currently running, and some of them can be really, really funny as well. So you can start using this type of content across then other channels as well, and you can get some really, really good advertising and visibility as a result of running it on these local radio stations. You can also go and use the bigger ones as well that do have the bigger audiences. They will come with a higher price tag, but once again, you'll get really, really good creative out of it and so on that you can then use and distribute across other platforms as well, like either YouTube advertising, Google advertising, Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, part of your posting strategy, all these types of things as well, which is really cool. So that's number 5, is advertising on the local radio. Number 6, regular email marketing. Now, if you aren't doing any email marketing for your business in any way, shape or form, you are missing out on between 30 to 50% additional business coming your way every single month. Like, no word of a joke. That's what you're missing out on. Like, our email marketing is the most profitable part of our business. So our main goal at the moment is just how can we get more people on our email list, okay? What can we give someone that's super valuable to get them onto the list so that we can start talking about problems that they have based on the problems that we solve to help them and get them to book, right? And your aesthetic clinic and your marketing strategy should be no different. If someone just walks into your business and they inquire and they want to have a chat or they want to book a consult or whatever it is, you need to be collecting those emails. Whether they book with you, whether they buy from you, whether they do anything with you, you should still have those details sitting there. And you should be marketing to them as well, right? So email marketing, sharing different types of tips each week, several times a week as well, right? Some people go, I don't want to overload people with email marketing. But the reality is only between 20 to 30% of people that you email, they will see those emails. Most won't read it. A percentage of them will, and then a further percentage of them then will book. So if you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15,000 people on your database right now, imagine the visibility you can be getting from your email marketing, right? And these are all people Like if you're anything like a lot of the aesthetic clinics that we work with, literally everyone on the database has paid money. They know who you are. They're already sold. They've already trusted you with their credit card details. So that right there is the ultimate audience. And you are missing out on huge amounts of traffic and bookings just by not doing that. So regular content that's valuable is the key. Sharing things that you can use to solve problems, products that are solving problems. These are the types of things that you need to be marketing via email. So that was number 6, was regular email marketing. Number 7, start blogging about aesthetic treatments and procedures. People are consistently every single day Googling prices on all treatments that you do. They're Googling what the treatment is, how it helps, the problems it solves, right? So you can literally blog about all of your treatments that you currently do, whether it's hydrofacial, microdermabrasion, whether it's a certain type of facial that you do. No matter what it is, you can literally be able to acquire traffic by blogging about all of these treatments that you do. What it is, how it helps, how much it costs, how many treatments do I need to get a result, all these types of things you should be blogging about. And all of this is about getting a first touch point on a user with your brand. If I look at all of our marketing campaigns that we run and all the campaigns that we run for our clients too, in some cases, people are hitting the website 10, 15, 20 times now, plus before they're booking, before they're making decisions. So, the more content and the more blogs and things like that your business is producing, the more touch points it has with potential clients that search for that, which also gives you the ability to then be able to retarget all of these people to turn them into bookings, right? If you look at this, you're on probably YouTube watching this or one of our blogs watching this right now, and you're on our website, and now all of a sudden you're going to start seeing us absolutely everywhere all over the internet, growsalon.com. Oh, here they are again. Here's another testimonial. Here's more results from them. Until eventually you click the link below and you go, okay, I'm going to apply to work with these guys and see what it's like and what they can do for me, right? So that's very, very simple mathematics as to what you're going to be looking at, right? 10, 15, 20 times. It shows what you've got to do in today's day and age to be able to build trust with people and then more importantly, take them to the next step. Okay, so it's reverse engineering that process and going, okay, how can I get in front of these new clients? The next one is collaborate with other businesses that have a similar market to you. You're an aesthetic clinic, okay? What else are people doing? Browse, right? So beauty salons, hair salons, they're all going to the gym most likely as well, right? And looking after themselves, yoga, Pilates, these types of things. So going to these types of businesses, okay, and working out a way that you can collaborate with those businesses, whether it be utilizing each other's email database, whether it be utilizing each other's event space, whether it be having a pop-up at each other's shop, whether it be running a joint event. There's multiple different ways that you can go about creating that joint venture partnership and referring business to and from each other. We find it's like a dream team 7. Okay, 7 people in your dream team that help your business to grow. Partnerships is one part of that. Another business referring business to you. The other sides is, having a marketing partner, having somebody who can teach sales, help you with business development, these types of things, people to do the treatments every day, right? Dream Team 7 is what it's all about. So that's the next one, is collaborating with other people that are either in the same industry, similar industry, or different vertical of what problems your clients do have currently. The last one is being able to be every single place that your current clients are. So 70% of people actually research a business online before they make a decision. So you having the ability when someone Googles to try and find you, that you 110% show up and your competitors don't. If you look at a lot of businesses, people will go aesthetic clinics near me, all of a sudden all of your competitors show up in Google. Sometimes if you've got a very competitive keyword in your business name, there will be others that show up right beside you as well, and people will actually use your name as a paid keyword to be able to show up every time someone searches for you, which is a super sneaky way to be able to beat your competition, right? So using Google advertising as part of your strategy as well to be able to get more visibility, get more clients and grow as well is to be part of that trend and that side of the business. So making sure that you're running Google advertising where 70% of people actually research things and they'll go to 3 to 4 different websites as well before making a purchase, right? So these are the types of statistics that in the aesthetics business we need to understand in order to ensure that we are maximizing everything that does come through to our business and minimizing the amount of times that competitors are going to be seen at the same time that we are as well, right? So, if you take a couple of things from this last 8th thing, then really you got to go Google advertising, competitors advertising as well is a great way to be able to acquire new clients. If there's competitors nearby and people are Googling your competitors every day, you may as well find a way to be able to show up top right in front of them so they click on you first, not the competitor, right? So really cool ways to be able to grow your business, really cool ways to be able to take your aesthetics marketing strategy to the next level. So really, in conclusion, really the main things is you got to have a long-term strategy for your aesthetics business as well as a short-term strategy for your aesthetics business. You've got to start sharing how you're changing people's lives, selling the results that your business achieves to show unique selling proposition in the market, and then ensure that you are showing up every time somebody is searching for you and searching for your competitors as well, so you have the best chance of being able to increase the amount of new bookings coming through the door every single week. So without further ado, if you have any questions, just let us know. Wherever platform that you're watching this right now, just let us know below. What's the first thing that you're going to go away and implement today to be able to grow your aesthetics business? I think it's great to go in and learn all this information and ways that you can do things, but I want to know what's the one thing that you're going to walk away and implement today. And it might be you need to go away and research it a little bit more first, but I'd also suggest if you want to go and research it, why not just go straight to the source of the video first? Click below and book a time with us, have a chat. Let's go through 3 sort of main things that your aesthetic business can implement today, actually work through and grow. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you on the next video. My name's Jared, growsalon.com founder, and I look forward to seeing you really, really soon again. Cheers.